In 2016, the historic Leon River Bridge was lifted from its foundation. Hamilton County residents have used this river crossing on County Road 222 for over 100 years.
No telling how many times we've driven across that bridge, and the old thing just sat there, did its job, smiled in its own rusty steel way.
The revered Truss Bridge had to be replaced, but it would not be destroyed.
There was never any question that we would do our utmost to just save it.
After all, the bridge was part of everyday life in Hamilton County for 100 years, dating back to when travel was by horseback and wagon. 4 truss bridges arrived, most likely by train, and as a kit of metal parts when Hamilton County purchased them in 1906. Mule-pulled wagons carried them from the station to the bridge sites where they would be assembled. Steel beams and bars riveted and bolted together formed the truss. The 90-foot Leon River Bridge was assembled 7 miles northeast of the city of Hamilton. It connected residents to towns like Ferry and Cranfill's Gap.
Once the bridge was built, the people on the east side of the river could bring their goods into Hamilton. Those goods could include corn, wheat, cotton, cows, sheep, goats, hogs, whatever they could bring in.
Through the years, vehicle traffic in Hamilton changed from horse-drawn to motor-driven. By the 1940s, many travelers preferred to bypass the Old County Road in favor of the newly improved State Highway 22. Still, many people relied on the Old County Road and the Leon River Bridge for its direct route to their homes and farms. The steel bridge components in concert with the wooden boards gave the bridge a familiar sound.
Yes, in the bus, you would have to go over the bridge to pick up the kids on the other side of the river, and every time you go over it, it would make the same cadence, the same rhythm.
It rattled in '49 when I crossed it the first time. It rattled the last time I crossed it in my pickup. Same rattle. And it's just, you get a tie to those things.
Bridge inspectors kept an eye on the aging bridge over the years. In 2012, they determined that the old bridge could no longer safely carry the weight of modern vehicles. The river crossing was closed until a replacement bridge was built. But instead of breaking the bridge down into a pile of scrap metal and wood, Hamilton County and the Texas Department of Transportation, TxDOT, worked together to preserve the historic bridge by transporting it to the grounds of the Hamilton County Historical Museum.
We can save that bridge for other people to see and to experience the history of Hamilton County.
Transport of the 100-year-old bridge was challenging. The wooden deck had to be removed.
Members of the museum volunteered to go down and make the markings on and number all the pieces of wood.
We took the runners off and brought all that lumber in on trailers.
After lifting the bridge off its old foundation, it was lowered to a trailer. Through the TxDOT Historic Bridge Legacy Program, funds and specifications were provided to relocate the bridge. 7 miles down the road in the city of Hamilton, traffic stopped so the large structure could be transported safely through town. Residents watched as the top of the bridge passed just inches under signal lights and utility lines. Once at the courthouse square, the trailer was carefully backed up and parked alongside the new bridge site. Crane operators hoisted the historic truss bridge from the trailer to a new foundation. The bridge crosses a creek just outside the Hamilton County Historical Museum. Each deck board was returned to the exact spot on the bridge frame.
It's the same old uneven bridge as it was out on Leon River.
It's important to preserve some of the history because once it's gone, people start to forget about it. Some people drove over it every time they went to their house, and now that they see it here, it probably means a lot.
You drive down Henry Street and you stop and look at it, and you almost want to have a conversation with the old girl.
Just outside the museum, see a part of Hamilton County's transportation history.